everyone and welcome back to my class. Today in this video I will cover class 8 maths chapter number 12 exponential and power exercise 12.1 question number 1. So before watching this video you have to go through the explanation introduction part of this video. There I have explained what is exponential, what is power, and also some important law of exponential form. So first you have to watch that video. Okay, so here we will use all the laws here. So first one is given what? Evaluate, isn't it? So evaluate, it is given 3 to the power minus 2. So what is given? 3 to the power minus 2 is there, isn't it? So if you want to write this negative power, so wherever you can see the exponent is in negative, the exponent, this power is in negative, we have to convert them to positive. So whenever you will convert them to positive, so this will become what? 1 upon 3 to the power 2. Okay, 1 upon 3 to the power 2, because we have a exponential law. So according to that exponential law, a to the power minus m is equal to 1 upon a to the power m. Okay, so we are using this exponential law, so it will become 1 upon 3 to the power 2. So again, when you will evaluate this, when you will find this to 3 to the power 2 means what? 3 is multiplying how many times? 2 times. So 3 into 3, so it will become 1 upon 9. Okay, it will become 1 upon 9. Then again, next question number 2 is given minus 4 to the power minus 2, isn't it? So minus 4 to the power minus 2. So again, here also you can see the power is in negative, isn't it? The power is in negative. So first we will make the power positive, then it will become inverse, means it will be in the denominator. Okay, so what you will write? Minus 4, this minus will remain same. Okay, this is only for the power, only this power will become positive, but the base will be same. The base will be same, only the exponential, only the power will become positive when you are writing them in the inverse form. Okay, now this is what? 1 upon, now minus 4 to the power 2 means what? Minus 4 into minus 4. So minus 4 into minus 4. So minus minus will become plus, isn't it? So 4 into 4 is what? 16. So what is the answer? Answer is 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 is the answer. So this is the solution of question number 2. So in this way we have to solve. Now come back to the next question, question number 3. So question number 3 is your homework. Okay, so question number 3. Okay, let me solve this question also. So what is given? 1 upon 2 minus 5, isn't it? 1 upon 2 minus 5 is given. 1 upon 2 to the power minus 5. So if you want to make this power positive, then it will become what? 1 upon 2 to the power 5, isn't it? So this is according to the law of exponential, it will become in this way, isn't it? But wherever you can see a fraction and the power is in negative, whenever you will see a fraction and power is negative, and if you want to make it positive, just you have to write them in the reverse way. Okay, just you have to write them in the reverse way, then the power will become positive. Okay, again I'm explaining, wherever it is a fraction, so it is a fraction, isn't it? 1 upon 2 is a fraction and power is in negative. So if you want to make this power positive, then what you have to write? This fraction you have to write in reverse way. Okay, this fraction you will write in reverse way. That means 2 upon 1 to the power 5. So that means what? This 2 to the power 5 and 1 to the power 5, because this power 5 is for both the value. Okay, for numerator also and for denominator also. So 2 to the power 5 and 1 to the power 5 is what? 1, isn't it? So 2 to the power 5 means what? 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, how many times? It will be multiplied 5 times. So if you will multiply 5 times, it will become 32 upon 1, and 32 upon 1 is equal to 32. So what is the answer? Answer is 32. Okay, because 32 upon 1 is equal to 32. So this is the answer for question number 3. So I have solved all the question. Now come back to next question, question number 2. Now you can see question number 2 is given. Simplify and express the result in power notation with positive exponent. Now the power we have to write in the power notation, but with positive exponent. But the power will be what? Positive exponent. Okay, simplify and express the result in power notation with positive exponent. Now the power should be in the positive. Okay, the power should be in the positive. Now first question is given what? Minus 4 to the power 5 is divided by minus 4 to the power 8. Now what we have seen here base are same, so base are same and divide. We have one law, a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to what? A to the power m minus n, isn't it? So if base are same, then power will get minus, isn't it? If base are same, then power will get minus. That means what you will write? Minus 4, base will be same, isn't it? So you have to write minus 4 only. So minus 4 to the power, what is given? 5 minus 8 is given, okay? 8 is greater, is that means you will not write 8 minus 5, so you will write which is first. So what is first here? 5 is first, isn't it? So you will write 5 minus 8 only, not 8 minus 5. We have to write 5 minus 8 only. So when you will minus this, you will get what? When you will minus this, now which is greater? 8 is greater and 8 is in negative, then power will also, answer will be also in negative, isn't it? So 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. That means it will be in minus. Now in question it is asked to write in the power should be in positive, isn't it? The power should be in positive. So minus 3, if you are going to make positive, then what you have to write? You have to write this inverse way, isn't it? You have to write the inverse for this. That means minus 4 to the power 3. So what is the answer now? Minus 4 to the power 3. That means 1 upon minus 4 to the power 3 is your answer. Now in answer it is said it should be in the power notation and power should be positive. Now you can see power is in positive, isn't it? So power is in positive. So this is the answer for this question. Now come back to the next question. Now question number 2 I will keep as a homework. Now you can see 2 is there, isn't it? And there is no negative. That means power is already in positive, so no worry for this question, isn't it? Now this 2 power is for numerator also, for denominator also. That means this 2 power is for 1 also and for 2 to the power 3 also, okay? For 2 to the power 3 also 2 power will be there. After that you have to solve and you have to write them in the power notation only. So this is homework. And question number 3 I will solve now. So question number 3 is given. Question number 3 you can see minus 3 to the power 4 multiply with 5 upon 3, isn't it? 5 upon 3. So 5 upon 3 to the power 4. That means this power 4 is for 5 also and for 3 also, okay? For both you have to write this one. Now again next will be what you can see here. This you can see, isn't it? This is in minus, but this is in positive. That means they are not same base. They are not same base, but what thing you can see here? Here you can see power are same. Power are what? Same, isn't it? Power are same. That means if power are same, a to the power m multiply with b to the power m is equal to what? A multiply b to the power m. That means what? Base will get multiplied. So what is the base here? Minus 3 into minus 5 will be multiplied with 4, okay? First we are seeing the numerator. Then what is the denominator? Denominator is remaining 4 to the power 3 to the power 4, isn't it? Now if you will multiply this, what you will get? Minus 3 into 5 is equal to minus 15, isn't it? Minus 15 to the power 4 and 3 to the power 4. 3 to the power 4. Now again, now 15 minus 15 to the power 4, that means 15 into minus 15 into minus 15 into minus 15 into minus 15, isn't it? So this is multiplying how many time? 4 times. Then 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now you can get multiply or not. Now minus minus is plus and minus minus is plus. That means this all minus will become positive, okay? Because how many minus are there? 4 minus are there. So if you will multiply all the minus, it will become positive, okay? It will become positive. Or for any negative value, if the power is even number, then it will become a positive value, okay? For a negative value, if the power is even number, then it will become a positive number. Now what you can do? You can cancel this. 3 5s are 15 and 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15 and again 3 5s are 15. So what is remaining? 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 is remaining, isn't it? Now 5 into 5 into 5, if you are going to write this in exponential form, it will become 5 to the power 4. This is the answer, okay? What is the answer? Now 5 to the 4 is the answer for this question. Hope you have understood. So again I'm explaining you, again I'm telling you, for any negative value in, if for any negative value, if power is even, if power is even number, then it will become a positive value. Okay, if you will evaluate that value, you will get a positive number. So here minus 15, minus 15, minus 15, minus 15 will become a positive number. Okay, it will become positive number. Okay, now come to next question. Now question number 4 and 5 I will keep as a homework. Okay, question number 4 and 5 is homework, so please try to solve these two questions. So you have to use the law of exponential form here. Which law of exponent is applicable there for that question, you have to use that one. Now come to next question, question number 3. So question number 3 is given what? 3 to the power 0. So again we know one law of exponential form, isn't it? So 6 law of exponential form is what? A to the power 0 is equal to always 1. So for any whole number, if the power is 0, okay, for any whole numbers or integer, for any integers, okay, not only for whole number, for any integers, if the power is 0, that means for any value, if the power is 0, then the value will be always 1. Now here it is given 3 to the power 4 plus 4 to the power minus 1. So if you want to make the positive, if you want to make the positive exponential form, then you have to write 1 upon 1 upon 4 up to the power 1, isn't it? So then again what is remaining? 2 into 2 to the power 2 means what? 2 into 2 is remaining. Now for this what you will get? 1, and 1 plus, now 1 multiply into 2, multiply into 2, how much you will get? 4, and 1, 4 to the power 1 is equal to 4, isn't it? So it will become, it will get cancelled. So what is remaining? 1 plus 1 is remaining. So 1 plus 1 is equal to how much? 2. So what is the answer? Answer is 2. So here for 3 to the power 1 what we got? 3 to the power 0 what we got? 1, isn't it? So 4 to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 4 to the power 1, and 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 into 2, isn't it? So 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So 4 is got cancelled, and what is remaining? 1, because 4 divide 4 is 1, isn't it? So 1 is remaining. So you cannot keep this as a 0. Okay, you cannot keep this blank, so we have to put 1 time. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So now come to next question. So what is given in the next question? It is given 2 to the power minus 1 and 4 to the power minus 1 divided by 2 to the power minus 2. So here all the powers are in negative, and you have to make them into positive. That means what? You will write 1 upon 2 to the power 1, and next will be 1 upon 4 to the power 1, and divide, and next will be 1 upon 2 to the power 2, isn't it? So in this way you will solve this. So this question I will keep as a homework. So after finding them, what you will do? You will just find a value, and if it is divide, then you will do divide. If it is multiply, then you will do multiply, isn't it? So fraction divide you already know, isn't it? Fraction divide we have already learned. So if it is fraction divide, then it will become reciprocal. Now I will solve question number 3. So what is given in the question number 3? 1 upon 2 to the power minus 2, 1 upon 3 to the power minus 2, and 1 upon 4 to the minus 2. Again in the previous question also I have explained, if the power is in negative and they are in fraction. Now you can see 1 upon 2 is in fraction, isn't it? There is a numerator also and there is a denominator also. If they are in a fraction, then if you want to make the power positive, then this fraction will become what? Reciprocal. Okay, this fraction will become reciprocal. That means you have to write just opposite, means numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. So now here you can see what? 1 upon 2 to the power 2, isn't it? That means this will become reciprocal, this will become reverse, isn't it? So 2 upon 1 to the power 2, 3 upon 1 to the power 2, 4 upon 1 to the power 2. That means now a denominator is 1 to the power 2 means again 1 only, isn't it? So just you can write 2 to the power 2 and 3 to the power 2 and 4 to the power 2, or you can just put 1 also, because putting 1 or if you are not putting 1 it is same. Now when you will evaluate this one, you will get 2 to the 4 plus, and 3 to the 9 plus 4 4 just 16. Now when you will plus all this value, then how much you will get? You will get 29. So what is the answer? Answer for this question will be 29. Okay, 29 is the answer. So hope you have understood. So in this way you have to solve. Now come to next question. Now next question is given 1 to the power minus 1 oh sorry, 3 to the power minus 1, 4 to the power minus 1 and 5 to the power minus 1, and whole is raised whole to the power 0. So how you will solve this? First you will evaluate this value. Okay, inside the bracket what are there, first you will solve that one. Now minus 3 to the power, sorry, not minus 3, isn't it? 3 to the power minus 3 to the power minus 1 is there, then again plus 4 to the power minus 1, then again plus 5 to the power minus 1, then power 0. Now what you will do, you will remove, you will make this power positive, then means it will become 3 to the 1 upon 3 to the power 1 and 1 upon 4 to the power 1 and 1 upon 5 to the power 1, and whole is raised to 0. Now when you will solve all this, what you will get? 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 5, and this power is what? 0, isn't it? This power is 0. Now when you will add all this, when you will add all this, what will be the LCM? You have to take LCM, isn't it? So what will be the LCM? LCM will be how much? 3 4 12, 12 5 60, isn't it? LCM will be 60. So here you will get 20 and here you will get 15 plus, then this is 5. If you will divide 60 from 5, you will get 12 into, this is 1, isn't it? 12 into 1, 12. So again whole power 0. Now if you will plus all this, you will get 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47. So what you are getting? 47 whole raised to power 7. Whole raised to power 7. Now what we know? We know a to the power 0 is equal to what? 1, isn't it? So using this, any integers whose power is 0, it will be always equal to what? 1. So what is the answer for this question? So answer for this question will be 1, because it doesn't matter what is the integer here, but if the power is 0, then what will be the value? Value will be 1. Okay, if the power is 0, then value will be 1. Okay, hope you have understood. Now come to next question. Now I will keep question number 5 as homework. Now you can see here 2 power is there. That means first you will multiply minus 2 into minus 2 is equal to how much? It will become minus 4. Now what will be the power? So power for both this fraction will be minus 4. After that again you will solve. You will this power minus 4 power should be for minus 2 also and for 3 also. Okay, and then you will evaluate. Now come to question number 4. So question number 4 is given what? 8 to the power minus 1 multiply with 5 to the power 3 and 2 to the power minus 4. So first you will make the power positive, isn't it? If you are making the power positive, that means 8 to the power minus 1 will become 1 upon 8 to the power 1. Then multiply with, that means this will be in denominator, isn't it? This will be in denominator, and 5 to the power 3. 5 to the power, this will be 3, and what is remaining in the denominator? 2 into 2 to the power minus 4. Now this minus 4 also, if you are making positive value, if you are making positive power, then this minus 2 will be in the, this minus 2 will be in numerator. Okay, this will come up. Okay, so if they are in fraction, means what? If you want to make the power positive, then if the power will become positive, they will change their place, isn't it? If it is in denominator, it will come to numerator, and if it is in numerator, then it will come to denominator. So this 2 to the power minus 4 you have to write in numerator. Then what is remaining in down? 8 to the power 1 is equal to 8 only. Now what you will do? Okay, 8 to the power 8, you can write what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, isn't it? So again 5 you can write 5 into 5 into 5, because it is 5 to the power 3. Then again 2 to the power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 upon 2 into 2 into 2. Now 2 will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled. So how many 2 is remaining? 1 2 is remaining. And how many 5 is there? 3 5. So 5 into 5 into 5 is equal to how much? 5 into 5 into 5 is equal to 5 5 is 25. 25 into 5, 625, isn't it? 625. Now 625, if you will multiply this with, sorry, 225, you will get 225 sorry, 5 into 5 into, you will get 125. Okay, 125 into 2 is equal to how much? 250. So what is the answer? Answer will be 250. Okay, so answer will be 250. In this way you have to evaluate. Now come back to the next question. Oh sorry, come to the next question. Second question, I will keep this as homework. This is very simple, isn't it? So second question is your homework. Now question number 5 I will solve. So question number 5 is given what? Find the value of m. We have to find the value of m. Okay, what will be the value of m? What is given? 5 to the power m divided by 5 to the power minus 3 is equal to 5 to the power 5. Okay, now we have to solve this. Now come to left hand side. So in the left hand side, what is given? Left hand side is given 5 to the power 5 divide 5 to the power minus 3. That means base are same, isn't it? If base are same, then power will be minus, isn't it? If base are same, then power will be minus. That means m minus, then again minus 3, because the next power is minus 3. So you have to write what? M minus minus 3. Now if you will minus this, what you will get? 5 to the power m minus minus will become plus. So it will be 5 to the power m plus 3, isn't it? So what we got? 5 to the power m plus 3 we got for left hand side. So what is there in the right hand side? Right hand side is equal to what? Right hand side is equal to 5 to the power, what is there? 5 to the power 5 is there. Now and it is said they are equal, isn't it? They are equal means what? 5 to the power m plus 3 is equal to 5 to the power 5. Now they are equal means their base are equal, isn't it? If their base are equal, then their power should be also equal, because it is in the statement it is given they are equal, isn't it? What does equal means? Equal means the value will be equal. So base is what? 5. Then power will also be equal. So what is the power here? M plus 3. M plus 3 is equal to 5, isn't it? So m plus 3 is equal to 5. So we got this equation. So when you will solve this equation, m equal to 5. Now 3, if you will transpose to right hand side, it will become, this plus will become minus, isn't it? So 5 minus 3. So m is equal to 5 minus 3 means what? 2, isn't it? So m is equal to 2. So what is the value of m? Value of m is 2. So this question is very important in the perspectives of your exam also. This question is very important. So please try to understand this question very nicely. Okay, so when you solve the left hand side, you got this one. So in the question itself it is given they are equal. So if they are equal means what? If base are equal, if their base are equal, then their power should also be equal. So what we have to write? We have to write the power equal. So if we are writing the power equal, then we are getting one equation. So if you will solve this equation, then you will get m equal to 2. Okay, m equal to 2. Now come to next question. Now question number 6. Question number 6 is given what? Evaluate 1 upon 3 to the power minus 1 minus 1 upon 4 to the power minus 1 and whole raised to minus 1, isn't it? So here you can see all the powers are in negative. So if you want to make the power positive, then if they are in fraction, then they will become reverse, isn't it? So 1 upon 3 will become 3 upon 1. Then this power will become positive. Then again minus 1 upon 4 is there. So it will become 4 upon 1 and power will become positive. And this whole is the power for whole, this value is again minus 1. First you will solve inside the bracket what is there, isn't it? So after that we will deal with this power minus 1. Now when you will solve this, 3 to the power 1 is again equal to 3 only, again 4 to the power 1 is equal to again 4 only, and upon 1 means what? We can skip that one, isn't it? So this all is again power 1. Now when you will minus, 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1, because which is greater? 4 is greater, 4 is in negative, then the answer will also be negative, and this minus 1 is power 1. Now again if you want to make this power positive, then what will you will write? You will write 1 upon minus 1 upon 1, isn't it? 1 upon minus 1 upon 1 you will write. So if you will solve this, then what you will get? Then we can write minus 1 upon minus 1 to the power 1 is equal to minus 1 only. Okay, minus 1 to the power 1 is equal to minus 1 only. That means what? You can write 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 means what? 1 divide 1 is 1 only, and answer will be in negative. That means what is the answer? -1. Okay, because 1 divide 1 is 1, but their plus minus will be what? Minus. So answer will be in negative. So answer is what? -1. Okay, so -1 is the answer for this question. Now come to next question. Question number 2 I will keep as a homework. So here you can see they are in fraction and power in negative. Then what you have to do? Just you have to reverse this. You will write 8 upon 5 and 5 upon 8. After that you will solve them. Okay, after that you will solve them according to the power. So 8 upon 5 to this power 7 means what? 8 upon 5 is multiplying with 8 upon 5 how many times? 7 times. So you will multiply like this 7 times. You will multiply all the value like that. After that you will cancel. If you can simplify them, if you can cancel, so which value are getting cancelled, you can cancel, and which are not cancelled, you will multiply all them and you will write the value. So this question is your homework. Now come to next question, question number 7. Now question number 7, simplify. Simplify means what? You will not write them in the power notation, you will find the value. Okay, you will find evaluate them. So simplify, it is given 25. So 25 means what? 25 we can write what? 5 into 5, isn't it? So 25 you can write 5 into 5, and 5 into 5 if you are to write in the power notation, it will become 5 to the power 2, isn't it? So okay, now first one is given 25, isn't it? That means 25 can be written as 5 into 5. Then again plus, sorry, not plus, multiply 5 into 5. Now here t to the power, what is given? T to the power 4 is given, -4, t to the power -4. And if you want to make this minus plus, then what you will do? This will go to numerator, this numerator will go to denominator, isn't it? So it will come here down, t to the power 4. Okay, t to the power 4 will come down. Then again multiply. Now what you can see here, you can see 5 to the power -3. So if you want to make this power positive, because before simplifying them we have to make all the power positive. Okay, so if it is in negative, then we have to convert them into positive. So when you are converting this into positive, 5 to the power -3 is in denominator, isn't it? So it will come to numerator, so it will come up. That means 5 to the power 3, and multiply with 10. 10 can written as 2 into 5, isn't it? 10 can be written as 2 into 5, and multiply with 10 to the power minus 10, t to the power -8 is there. So if you will make it positive, then again it will go up. Now t to the power -8 was in denominator, and we are writing 8 as a positive. That means it will go to numerator, isn't it? It will go to numerator. Now this is this. Now here you can see all the power are in positive. Here you can see all the power are in positive value, isn't it? Now what you will do? You will solve them. Now 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. 5 to the power 3 means 3 t time, isn't it? Now then t to the power 8. So this is t is for 8 time. Okay, just keep like that only. Now 2 into 5 into t to the power 4. Now here 1 5 1 5 will get cancelled, isn't it? So 1 5 1 5 is getting cancelled, and now here base is t and here base is also t, and they are in divide, then power will become what? Power will become minus, isn't it? So power will become minus. So what will remain in denominator? Only t will remain. So here 5 into 5 into 5, if you will multiply all the 5, you will get how much? You will get 625. Okay, 625. And what is remaining? Multiply with t to the power 8 minus 4. Okay, t to the power 8 minus 4. So 625 upon 2 is there, isn't it? 625 upon 2, then t to the power, now 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. So what is the answer? 625 t to the power 4 upon 2, because there is no any other 2, isn't it? Only one 2 is there, so it is in denominator, so it will remain in denominator only. So what is the answer? 625 t to the power 4 upon 2 is the answer. So hope you have understood. So in this way you will solve this question. Now remaining question, this question number 2. 3 to the power minus 5 is there, then again 10 to the power minus 5 is there, isn't it? So this minus you have to make in positive, that means this numerator will go to denominator, this also you will write in down, and this 5 to the power minus 7 will go up, and 6 to the power minus 5 will also go up. Then after that you will evaluate them, okay? You will multiply, if you can cancel you will cancel it out, after that you will solve them. So this question also I will keep as a homework. So this question is your homework. So thank you all of you for watching my video. If you have any doubt, without any hesitation you can comment below in the comment section, or if I have made any mistake then also you can correct me. So thank you all of you for watching my video, and please do like and subscribe to my channel, and you can share it with your friend. So till that, bye bye, and see you soon in the next video.